I'm Jeff Gentry, BPA, Bloodstain Pattern Analyst and Death Investigator. Today I am going to talk to you about a Faraday bag. What is a Faraday bag? So a Faraday bag is designed to prevent someone from wiping a phone after it has been collected as evidence. So a little background. Michael Faraday is a scientist from the 17 and 1800s. He worked on electromagnetism and ultimately discovered how signals can be transported through electromagnetic waves, like radio waves. So radio waves are what transport our cell phone signals, and when you collect a phone as evidence, someone can remotely wipe a phone if you do not use a Faraday bag to block those signals. I'm going to show you how this works. When you collect a cell phone from a crime scene, first thing you want to do is, of course, make sure that you're wearing gloves, which I am not doing right now, but you always want to make sure that you are considerate that there might be DNA evidence on there, fingerprints, and also you want to make sure that you are not losing valuable scene investigation information. First step is place the cell phone into the plastic bag. This is going to keep it clean. It's going to preserve any DNA evidence, going to preserve any fingerprints. Second step, and it's all listed here on your Arrowhead Forensics Faraday storage bag instructions. You're going to wrap it into the first piece of foil. Remember, your goal is to prevent someone from remotely wiping that phone. And if radio waves can't get to the cell phone, it can't be wiped. So you're going to wrap your cell phone in the first piece of foil. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then you want to do that again. You want to wrap it a second time. Make sure that cell phone is blocking all potential radio waves from coming in or out. Because remember, there is always valuable information on these cell phones that you find at crime scenes. Next step, you're going to place it inside the Faraday bag. This is specially designed to prevent any radio waves from going in or out. So depending on the size of your cell phone, you might need to get a larger bag. This one's a pretty tight fit here, but we'll get it in there. Once you have your cell phone inside the bag, you want to fold it over, make sure there's nothing escaping. So now we got our cell phone in there, nice and tight, get all that air out. Next step, then you have to secure this phone with a piece of evidence tape. You don't want anybody opening that bag without proper documentation. Put your evidence tape over the edge of the bag. Try to get it as nice and tight on there. You may have to put a second piece on there if it tears at all. You're going to sign your evidence bag with your initials and the date and time that you sealed that bag. And then this tape is pretty good because it'll tear if anybody tries to open it. And then you're going to fill out your chain of custody. So you want to say who collected your evidence, what case number this is, the date, the time that it was collected, the status of the device when it was collected, was it on or off, and then the location of the device. So this is going to give you proper chain of evidence and document who collected it. And then sealing it here in this Faraday bag will prevent anybody from wiping the phone. It's a great way to store evidence. If you're not using a Faraday bag and you're collecting cellular phones as evidence, you should definitely consider doing so. This is Jeff Gentry, BPA, Bloodstain Pattern Analyst. Check me out online. Check out my books on Amazon about bloodstain pattern analysis and death investigation. Also check out Mr. Mosquito online. He is a mosquito that solves crimes using his bloodstain pattern analyst